Silence can be more dangerous than lies. It doesn't shout. It doesn't break down doors. It waits. And while it waits, it eats away at everything you love. Silence is a strange thing. It can comfort. It can heal. It can bring peace. But silence can also destroy, because silence is not always emptiness. Sometimes silence is where the truth hides. There was once a woman who carried a secret, not because she wanted to, but because she was afraid. Afraid that if she spoke it aloud, the world around her would break. So she swallowed her words. She smiled when she wanted to cry. She said, "I'm fine," when her heart was heavy, and she thought no one would notice. But silence leaves traces. It changes the way you walk. It shifts the way you breathe. It shows itself in tired eyes and forced laughter, in the way you avoid looking too long at the people who love you. The ones around her felt it. They could not explain it, but they knew something was wrong. Something lived in the spaces between her words. And here is the truth. When you bury pain in silence, it does not die. It grows roots. It spreads through your body, through your thoughts, through your relationships, until everything feels heavy. Silence becomes a cage, and guilt becomes the lock. One night, she finally broke. She spoke the words she had hidden. They did not come out clean. They came out shaking, broken, drenched in tears. But in that moment, the weight lifted. Because the hardest part of guilt is not what you've done. It is carrying it alone. Here is what we forget. Guilt is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to be faced. Because only when you face it can you begin to change. Only when you name it can you begin to heal. So if you carry guilt, do not let silence trap you. Do not let fear convince you that you are alone. Speak, confess, face it head on, because the words you refuse to say today may be the chains that hold you forever. And when silence becomes your master, you lose the chance to be free. Remember this. The truth may hurt for a moment, but silence and guilt, they will haunt you for a lifetime.